are you? It's Dr. AJ Austin here, hanging out on the patio once again at a restaurant. I love outside eating. One of my friends texted me today and was like, I want to eat outside. So I stole her idea and came to eat outside. And I'm doing a staff meeting, if you will, of sorts. I'm here with my work kind of cut out for me. This is some of the stuff we're going to dive into for the next week's boot camp, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Coach Michelle Green, how are you? How's the weather in your neck of the hood? So, that's some exciting news. A lot of exciting news, actually. So, I'm in a new part of the neighborhood of Atlanta. Atlanta is one big neighborhood to me. Just depends on what side you live on, north, south, east, west. So, I recently just put a request out into the atmosphere for God's ears to be like, now, Jesus, hey, Coach Sheree, don't that sound so good? Hey, Coach Sheree. I'm chilling on the balcony at this new Thai restaurant that I can tell is going to become a staple, because just about a couple blocks away is my new home. My newly renovated home. I'm going to do a live from it soon. I'm moving. Got the date today. It's April 15th. I went through a private broker, so she actually manages the property on behalf of the landowner. And they have completely gutted and renovated this space. And I stopped by the last few days. I've been keeping my secret under wraps. But God is good. So I have a brand new everything. Shower, toilet, sink, floors, dishwasher, fridge, stove hood, backsplash. Did I say washer dryer? Comes with it. The light fixtures, the fan in the living room, newly painted everything, new mailbox, y'all. Your coach is blessed. Do you hear me? So I'm so excited because I've been just in holding and waiting for the last 6 months. I know, Coach Sheree, praise God. Like, I feel like I kind of walked into it. I did make my request known like he tells us to do. And I'm just scrolling Facebook the other day, minding my business, child. And somebody else was asking about like homes in the area, because there's so many homes. Like, it's so many homes out here. I'm new to this side of Atlanta, and I'm just like, I'm a tourist in this area, so I just ride down the roads, looking at homes and just seeing what's there. And my eyes have been open, and literally everything that's been on my prayer list since I moved from my home out in Douglasville that I had for 10 years, I had specific special requests for God, and he exceeded them. He's like, I got something for you. I can show you what you get. So I pull up today because I've been stalking the place, because I'm loving watching the workers. Like, they're raking leaves, they're cutting grass, they're fixing the hot water heaters, they are doing all of the renovations. If you follow did I share that on stories? Oh, I didn't share it on stories yet. I recorded some videos of some of the workers, because I love like progression. So I love to see a plan. And so every day that I go is something new that has been done and added and coming. And so you look back like a year later and you're like, look at what God did, right? So I call myself sneaking over there today. My next door neighbor, which I didn't know anyone lived there yet, because her place is newly renovated as well, she was outside talking, and y'all, she walked out and she was black. I said, oh, okay, my neighbor black, let me go talk. Y'all know how we do. Don't act like that's just me. You see another sister, maybe it is just me. I'm very friendly. We talked about life coaching. She gave me a tour of her home. I've been officially invited to all the parties that she hosts. I'm coming to dinner. She is trying to become vegetarian. Y'all know I'm vegetarian. I told her I don't cook, so the new kitchen stuff is for show, okay? But she showed me her home. She's jealous of mine. I like hers. But they're both beautiful. I can't wait to give you guys a tour. And My backyard is so big. Y'all might be coming to visit Dr. AJ here in Atlanta. We got some partying to do, some gathering of the minds to do just in the backyard alone, honey. So they're gonna put up my fence and flowers, and I don't even know. Like, I'm getting chills talking about it, but like I said, I feel like I just kind of fell into this, although I made my request to God, and I guess I didn't expect it so soon, because technically I'm still in my lease in my home. I didn't jump on Facebook Live to talk about this tonight, but it's so exciting. So yeah, it's right around the corner from here. I can walk to this place, which is a whole plaza full of restaurants, which I love. So I'm just taking my time and work each restaurant and see what's on the menu. So today in my stories, I did share what I was eating. So they have a bomb tofu fried rice, and I just devoured that, and I'm feeling good. I was like, let me go live and talk to my people real quick. So yes, I will be moving. I personally don't want to have to lift a thing in a good way. I got to be careful how I say that, because I said that before almost 20 years ago and got evicted. So I didn't have to move nothing. They sent the sheriff and his workers to come. So I'm careful how I say that now. So we thank God that I can pay for movers now. And my neighbors have volunteered to help me as well. I helped one of my next door neighbor move. We already exchanged numbers. Her key literally unlocks my door. It's a duplex, so it's just two of us side by side in a house on the block. And her key unlocks my door. And I told her, I don't know her. I just met her. She has a great spirit, and I personally I can't say that I mind that her key unlocks my door, because I told her one of my fears is, with me being single, if I died in here, who would know? At least you got a key to the house. And ditto, because she's older than me. So I'm like, I can check on you, you can check on me. You know, we ain't gonna just walk in each other's house, but still, for emergency purposes. Because I'm the type that would give my neighbor the key anyway. And I don't even think nothing of it. I'm just thinking when I lock myself out the house, not if, but when I lock myself out the house, at least somebody else got a key that's close by. So I'm fine with it. Even if it just opens the back door, I'm fine. And so for me, yeah, you want to knock before you come in, because you get a big surprise, like, ooh, what you doing here? Yeah, girl, I'm free. I'm a free spirit. So yes, y'all, it's really, really exciting. She says, you made me want to go vegan. Girl, and that's what she said. So she's like, first she asked what I did. I told her I was a life coach. She lit up. She just hired a life coach, y'all. So y'all know we're going to have some good front porch conversations. All right, that's what I told her. So we met. She introduced me to the neighbor across the street, who was like, okay, so I do game night on this night. My daughter comes on this night. We do girls night on this. I'm like, we already got a social calendar going. And so, yeah, she's wanting to become vegan. And so she's like, when it comes to life stuff and eating, don't judge me. And I was like, I'm not going to judge you. I don't eat meat only because my body does not respond well to it. Since I've had to have gallstone surgery and all that good stuff. But if you want to know some good vegan spots, I can tell you where to go eat. Because like I said, I don't cook. And I thank God that I make more than enough money to come feed myself at restaurants. It's been a dream of mine all my life. And so she says after she cooks the last piece of chicken in her freezer, she's gonna go vegan. I was like, oh my gosh, don't tell me stuff like that. I cracked up. I know. Sheree, she got me cracking up. She says, now we don't have to hear the disclaimer. You will hear my neighbors, because, child, I'll tell y'all the story after I'm officially off the premises of my neighbors, honey. Stuff that you wish you woulda, coulda, shoulda known before you signed that lease and paid that deposit, girl. Girl. So, it's getting dark. I'm new to the hood, but this is a nicer side of the hood, no lie, because they have this academy for rich kids on the next block over from my house. So, and that's what the new neighbor told me today. She's like, they keep our side clean and renovated because of the money that flows through here. So we are literally where the money resides. So we thankful to be on this side where the money resides, and we reside right with it. God is so good. Thank you, Coach Sheree. So yes, you will no longer have to hear my disclaimer. I think I will be the loud neighbor now because I cough a lot. I have severe allergies, and it's because of dust mites, and you usually find that in old homes, and it's incurable. And so I cough my head off. So I will be the loud coughing neighbor. But I have my friend, so I sent her a video walkthrough, and she said, that's a mansion compared to where you are now. But her best response, which was my favorite, and it made me laugh so hard, she's like, I'm ready to shout, but what I'm shouting for? Like, she wanted a full tour of the house, but just to know that I have that type of support. And she's like, get moved in before I go on vacation so I can help, So it's all coming together, and it's not by happenstance. It's not a miracle. It's definitely a blessing, but it's also because I put that request out and made it known what I was wanting God to do in my life. So one thing I'm doing right now is sitting on the patio. I'm about to go because it's getting dark and it's getting cold, and I got to go to the grocery store. We need food for later because I'll be back on the it'll be day 3 of the 3-day retreat I've been on. It's a virtual retreat / mastermind, and it has taken all of my mental capacity. So I'm going to go pick up groceries so I don't have to leave the house for food tomorrow like I picked up groceries last night. But tonight I'm going to go get more. So right now I was eating, and this is my notes for our boot camp coming up. Got my little bougie bag here. So next weekend is my boot camp. The retreat I'm on is just downloading so much information for what to share with the ladies next week. And so we have 10 ladies signed up, which I'm really, really excited about. So coaches, if you're live here with me, because the numbers keep going on and off, but whether you're live or watching the replay, let me know if you're available next Sunday, maybe even next Saturday. I want to introduce you guys to some of the future Black Life Coaches. It's a group of 10 of them. I talked to Joy yesterday. She's been watching my videos on YouTube. So Joy, if you're watching, hey girl. So shouts out to Martha, Joy. See if I can remember. I ain't gonna remember everybody. Monique. It's a lot of them. So let me go. We got the motorcycles out here and they just blast their music. I think they should have headphones, but that's just me. So that's it. So next weekend is the 2-day boot camp, and I'm going through the information that I'm going to be sharing at the boot camp. Doing that right now and kind of like fleshing out what I have time to share and what I don't. I should have made it longer, twice as long, but I didn't want to do a full 8-hour training. So we're going to be together for 2 days, 2 hours each day. Probably longer than that, knowing me. Definitely earlier than planned because we're going to do some networking and vision casting and chatting because I want to hear your vision about becoming a coach, what you see for yourself becoming a coach. So have those questions ready for class. If you booked for the boot camp and you're watching this, be able to answer that question. Most of y'all have already answered it. I had a chance to chat with you guys. But that's one question I always like to know, like, where are you trying to go with becoming a coach? So I can help you get there faster. So this live was not scheduled as usual. I just jumped on to chat with you guys really about the boot camp, but my exciting news as well is the new home. So thank y'all so much for your support, for your prayers, for being a part of this mission, this movement, this vision, this ministry. And I really appreciate you guys. It is so much more exciting news to come. I'm tired, a little bit sleepy, and I'm ready to go take my bra off. I can say that to y'all because y'all can relate, right? Don't judge me. Like my neighbor says, don't judge me. So I'm going to go now on that note. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you, future Black Life Coach, to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I am Dr. AJ Austin. If you watch this long and you don't know who I am, hey girl, I founded the International Center for Life Coach Training. You can find out all about it over at blacklifecoachbootcamp.com. That's our new way to enter our world, blacklifecoachbootcamp.com. I'll see y'all soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your night. Bye, future Black Life Coaches and coaches.